Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mr. Fix. A lot of you guys have been asking me what my setup looks like, so here I am to show you. I'm doing this on my iPhone, so you guys are going to have to excuse the poor quality. So pretty much we'll start off with the green screen. One second, let me move this. Alright, so I made my green screen. You know, it does the job. You don't really have to go out and buy a professional green screen if you don't want to. It's not really necessary. Pretty much what I did is I took some PVC pipe, I think it's like 1 inch or 1 inch and a quarter, and just basically pieced them all together with elbows and stuff. And then went to the fabric store and got some like chroma key type cloth. I mean, it can really be any green. There's really no specific hue unless you're doing like professional work. Then you just get, I got some liquid stitch and stitched them together so I could hang it over, and then obviously clip the bottoms. But it's about 5 feet by 6 feet. I mean, like I said, it does the job. And yeah, the room is very empty. Reason being, I just moved in, so this is the new house. And you got some military stuff in the back, which I haven't hung up yet. But this is the chair that I got. I know people use those gaming chairs, but you know, I think I'm a little too old for that. Not too old, but you know, I don't think I'm gonna waste $300 on an uncomfortable chair. I'd rather get a Serta. This one was, I think, $200, and it's a Serta. So very comfortable. I love it. Anyways, we'll move on to the computer. What we got right here, I'm not exactly sure I brought it up on Best Buy. I'll post the link down below as well. What it is the tower. The tower is a Asus desktop. It's an AMD FX series. It's got 8 gigabytes of memory, 2 terabytes of hard drive. The specifications of the processor. It's a processor AMD 4.3 gigahertz. It's an AMD FX series, like I said. You got 8 gigabytes of RAM. Like I said, I'll post it all at the bottom. I'm not too, you know, not too good with the whole computer thing. I don't really know much about it. But the guy was telling me that this graphics card is like a $400 one. It's a AMD Radeon R7 240. Not too sure what that means, but you know, it works for me. It's on sale right now, though. If you want to get Best Buy, it's on sale for $679. I'm not sure if by the time you see this, it'll still be on sale. But I also got the Asus. Again, like, I don't know what this monitor is. I don't play on it. I strictly use it for XSplit. As you can see, I just use it for XSplit. The monitor, I want to say it's probably like a 20-inch or a 24-inch monitor. But it's not Retina. It's 1080 though. It's definitely 1080. Like it even says on, you know, HDMI and everything. But it's not bad. I like it. And like I said, the programs I use are XSplit, which you can pretty much, you know, whenever I switch, all that. But and then, you know, I got the sponsors and all that stuff at the bottom. Another program I use is Twitch Alerts, which anytime somebody donates down here, it'll just refresh itself, and you know, the text will show up in the stream. Another one is the currency system, like you guys have seen recently with the whole Fixbucks thing. You guys can check it out there. It's the whole Inkbot thing. A lot of people have like tons of different bots in their channel, but I feel like it's too much clutter. So yeah, that's basically the only thing I really use is that, you know, XSplit, Twitch Alerts, and the currency bot. Now moving on to the microphone. This microphone I think retails for about $100 to $150. It's nothing like, it's not one of those, you know, $1,000 mics, but it's really, really good. Like, I've never had a problem with my quality, just a delay. It's a Samson CO1U Pro, and like I said, it does the job for me. So now moving on to the computer, like I said earlier. I got it flipped so that it stays cool, but it all comes out the back. So yeah, there's really not much, you know, it's all zip tied together. There's really not much you can say about that. But that right there, that's where the that's where everything goes to from the graphics, from the capture card. So I'll show you guys that as well. And then of course, you know, I got the Astro A50s. I probably should have kept the A40s I had, but you know, it is what it is. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. So then you got the router, which, I mean, everything's basically hooked up from the back. PlayStation 4, you know, again, obvious with the wireless mix amp. Here's the controller that I use. Like, I don't have any other mods on it yet. I know BBC is going to be doing my controller eventually, but those are the Control Freaks that I use. They're just the Control Freak signatures. I mean, I have a bunch of different ones, but those are the ones I prefer. And obviously the PlayStation camera. This eventually is going to be replaced with an HDMI or an HD webcam, but until I can get that, it's going to have to do for now. And then, like I said, I got the Elgato HD60, which can put out 1080, 60 frames per second. But until I make Twitch partner, there's nothing really that I can do except 720. So that's that. And then the TV is a 40. One second, let me look it up on this. I have already pulled up. It's a Sony Bravia 48-inch class LED 1080p smart TV. It has, I know it's got a 240 clear motion rate. Again, I'll post the link to that at the bottom. But it's really good. Like, seriously, it's way better than my $2,000 TV that I have in the living room. But yeah, that's the game room. You know, nothing really special. You know, eventually I'm going to be getting a desk instead of a freaking breakfast tray or whatever you want to call it, TV tray. That's, you know, just everything in here is like over probably about $3,000 almost. So, and then this is the view outside. I don't really get to see it too often from here. But anyways, guys, that's my setup. I hope you find it interesting. Like I said, I'll post the links to the software, not the software, but the computer and a TV and all that, in case you guys want to look more into it for yourself. But yeah, that's my setup. And again, guys, I hope to see you soon in the stream. And you guys have a good one. Take care.